Did I cook back there?
No, it's
no
nice.
Help, just me.
It's so nice. Oh.
It looks like I skinned Grimace alive. Hello, my beautiful angels, and welcome back. Who is that purple goddess in front of you? Wow, she's really good at cosplaying. Today, I'm cosplaying Fern. Before you leave any spoilers, I have not watched the new season of Frieren, so don't say anything below the waist, okay? I'm serious. I will watch it when the full season is released, I swear. I'm wearing my Fern cosplay today because on Saturday, it was actually the day I got to cosplay, and I cosplayed Fern with Lauren, who was my Frieren. Who up Frieren Ferning their Saturday. Who up? You up?
Finally at 1 o'clock.
We saw you from across the bar and we like your vibe.
I really dug your vibe. What are you doing?
Want to come back to the cult party where the Black Parade is being held?
Yeah, when I was a young boy.
My father took me into the city to see a marching band. Okay. I feel like every time I cosplay Fern, I don't do her justice. And that's mostly because I never like styled the wig. Every time I go to a convention, the bangs are like so long. And so I finally cut them to an appropriate length. And I feel like I can like see without my wig sliding off my head. I feel great. This is the most comfortable cosplay I've ever had because you wouldn't even know this, but I'm wearing my full pajamas underneath this and this. You wouldn't even know. You wouldn't even know, right? I've got pants on under here. Today was the shopping vlog, so I got to get a lot of goodies. Let's see if I can find them because they're all over the place. You guys saw this last vlog, but I got this sweatshirt. And it's really comfy and really cute. This is the back, and then here is the front. My cat is standing literally right here. He's freaked out. I think he doesn't recognize who I am. So the front says parfum, very French, very wee baguette. A funny story about me actually is that when I was conceived, I was conceived in France. So my parents were thinking about what they could name me, and one of the suggestions actually was the city I was conceived in. And I'm glad that didn't work out because my name would have been 𝐜𝐿. I just feel like there's too much opportunity for bullying, so I'm glad that that didn't work out. What else did I get? What did I buy? As I said before though, this wig is very heavy, so we didn't actually spend a lot of time in these cosplays. We did get cute pictures, but that's about all we did was pictures, coffee, and shopping. That was all we did. Lauren had to do a Vocaloid panel later, so we went back to the room and I went into something more casual, a bit more comfortable.
Wow.
And we went back to the idol stage, because of course we did. We're at the idol stage all the time, anywhere we go. It was my first time seeing 𝐦𝐮𝐬𝐢𝐜, which is surprising because I have known her for a while now, but 𝐜𝐴 was actually my first time I got to see Jenny perform, and I'm glad I got to see it because she did a really good job. She was so cute.
Give myself like a freaking whiplash neck break.
And after that was 𝐦𝐻𝐝, which blew my freaking mind, dudes. The people who voted for 𝐸𝐻𝐝 are like next level. Oh, next level. Remember when that song was popular? Oh my god. I really want that for Cheery. But I'm afraid if we ever had WOTA that intense, I would be so distracted. I don't think I'd like be able to get through the songs because I would like laugh out of like sheer amazement. But they're so professional, like it's like they're not even performing in front of anyone when they perform. They're just like so laser focused in on what they're doing that it doesn't even faze them. I think that's so cool, and I want to be like �𝐿𝐼 one day. These are like too stimmy, like I just like want to hold these like a rein and like whip me like a horse, you know? No, you don't. Here's my checky I got with 𝐿𝐼. It was really streamlined and very like interesting to learn how big groups like that do their checky. So we had to wait in this like really long line. They would put you in a different line if you didn't want checky and you like wanted merch. Like they had their own merch table and then they had the checky line. And then you would go up and you would sit in this chair and they would surround you and you would take a checky with them and they would talk with you for a little bit. And then you had to go and like wait for like 5 to 10 minutes with like a group of people, which I was like, so I don't like get the checky, like what's going on? Like, do they just keep the checky? It's their checky now. I was like very perplexed, but it, you know, it makes sense. They go through and they take everyone's checky and then they decorate them all and then they hand them out like in a batch. So like they would come up and be like, Marcus-sama, here is your checky. Jennifer-sama, here is your checky. And then they came up to me. I think Sumi gave me mine. She was like, Chi-chan, senpai-sama, Ojo-sama, here's your checky. And I loved it. It was so fun. I felt like I was at a maid cafe. I've only ever been to a maid cafe once, so I think it would be really cool to go to Asayoru Maid Cafe for like the real deal experience. Lauren was really sad that she couldn't get a checky because she had to run to her Vocaloid panel before the checky started. So I joined their panel and sat in the back. I was a little late. It was a panel ran by Lauren and our friend Liv. They did a really good job. A lot of the stuff they were saying I had never heard before and was very informative, and they had a good turnout. So I was very happy for them. There was somebody sitting behind me to the side who was wearing an Osomatsu-san sweatshirt though, and it was really distracting.
There is someone here wearing an Osomatsu sweatshirt. I'm freaking out.
I think by that time it was like 8 or 9 p.m. and because we had gone to bed so early the night before, we really wanted to stay out and have fun.
I'm begging you, hands off, Gabriella. Gabriella, hands off, Gabriella, la la. Back off, my fella. Gabriella, back off, Gabriella, la la. La 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 la.
Especially because it was Saturday, you know, and there's should be lots to do in the capital of America on a Saturday night, right? Hey guys, it's �𝐿𝐼, really deep into the editing sphere right now. I've watched this video maybe upwards of 50 times. Why did I think that Atlanta, Georgia was the capital of America? And I showed this to multiple people and no one ever corrected me. Huh? Were people just gonna let me post this online and make me think that Atlanta, Georgia was the capital of America? Huh? Huh? I think that only Midwesterners know how to party on the weekend because Midwesterners really don't have anything else to do other than drink and get high and stuff like that. I don't do that. But people do that. And they love to do it on a Saturday freaking night. I've seen so many people outside the club in like the tiniest little outfits at like 3 a.m. on a Saturday night because that's what Midwesterners do, baby. We get crazy on the weekends because we don't have anything cool in the area to do otherwise. So we went out onto the streets of DC and it was dead as a freaking doornail. Like nobody's out there, which honestly I think is kind of good because then it was like really safe. We walked through like alleyways and like I didn't feel like I was gonna get jumped or anything, so maybe that's for the best. Maybe everyone should just stay home and only I get to go outside at the nighttime. In a perfect world. So yeah, we went out at like 1 a.m. to a bar. Bars are really scary. Can we talk about that? They are way too intimidating. The way that there is like a menu with like maybe 3 drinks on it and then just a wall full of booze. I don't know what goes in a drink or what a drink name is. Can't you just tell me all the drinks you make? I need to learn like at least like 3 drinks to order at a bar. Even though I'm at the ripe age of 26, I still don't know how to order at bars. We made Jenny go to the bar and order for us. So thank you, Mama Jenny Vaughn. Jennifer Vaughn.
We saw you from across the bar. We really like your vibe.
So fast. Jennifer Bonneville, my world, my queen, my superhero. You're so cute. I think that the bar closed at like 2 or 3, so we ended up just going back to our hotel room and talking in the bathroom on the floor until like 5 a.m. because we didn't want to wake up our roommate, so we were all just like laying on the floor. But it was a lot of fun. I cherish my girlhood moments, my girly pop moments. Don't stop, girly pop. And that's Saturday! Yay! I know it probably feels a little bit uneventful compared to my last 2 days, and we only have one more day to talk about, which is Sunday. So I want to thank you guys before the series is done. Thank you everyone for watching my 𝐜𝐻𝐚𝐩𝐿 series so far. I've been editing these vlogs in a way that I hadn't typically edited before, and it's actually been very fulfilling, I would say. And I'm glad you guys have enjoyed them. Thank you for leaving all of your likes and comments and subscribing. I really appreciate it. And I actually want to start doing this thing where I leave fan art on the screen. So if you've ever made fan art of me or gotten fan art made of me, please send it to me, or Cheery. I'll post Cheery stuff here too sometimes, you know, because that's me too, believe it or not. Make sure you watch my latest video and watch the Cheery Heart Hacker music video because that just came out. That was really fun and really expensive, so watch it a lot. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye! Mwah.